Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. And I actually made another portal recently, so I decided to go into the nether a little bit. And there's an awesome nether fortress right here next to me, actually. And I think that's awesome because my old world, it took me probably about a half hour to find. And now I already have one right next to it. Go ahead and show you where my portal is. Right here. It's kind of on a ledge. So I'll probably build a little building for it so I can't fall off. But yeah, I'm excited. Found another fortress already. I'll be exploring that eventually. And what is this? To be honest, I just got here and I went straight that way and somehow I missed this. I thought it was like a chunk error at first or something. Crap, I hear ghast. This is crazy. Oh yeah, and I've been getting some lag spikes since I've been in the nether. It's only happened when I've been in the nether, so I think there's some issue with it. But one thing that's kind of upsetting me is I recorded like 12 minutes of this already and realized I forgot to go into full screen. Hopefully you guys can hear it now. But yeah, I forgot to go into full screen while recording, which that sucks. If you ever do that, I feel your pain. I mean, that sucks officially. I don't know why I'm lighting this up with torches. Oh crap. Let's go. 2 shots to kill him. That's pretty awesome. First blaze rod. That is nice. Ooh, a staircase. Staircases mean good luck. In my book, they do. Or good fortune. Got some nether wart as well right next to our base. That's amazing. I've never had this kind of luck before. Especially in the nether. I never have any luck here. Alright, so we got some nether wart already. Oh, another staircase. That was just a staircase, though. This place is huge. I'm gonna have to spend some time in here gathering all the nether brick. There's a ton. Oh crap. I don't know which way to go. There's so many different ways. Oh crap. That noise. It might not be such a good idea for me to attack him from below, because when he splits, all his little buddies will jump on my head. But oh well. Come get me. Oh, they can't fit through. Then die. Ow. Come on, little guys. Take you all on. How many more are there? Ah. They're everywhere. I just realized I'm almost out of hunger. Oh, I would love me some mushroom stew. Dang. These guys are violent. Ooh, magma cream. Alright. Yeah, we got a magma cream now. And I don't want to go down that tunnel. And oh crap, don't shoot at me, don't. Nandy. Run away. Alright, 2 blaze rods. And I came this way. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head out of the nether, because this place kind of creeps me out since I don't have any gear. So yeah, I will see you guys back at the base. Alright, so that was a fun trip. And we're back here. And here's one of the things I've already shown you, but the footage got kind of messed up because it wasn't full screen. So here you go. Did some birch wooden planks and some jungle wooden planks. I think it makes it look nice and it gives it some more color. Right here I built my enchantment table with some of the sugarcane I got from that crazy thing. I think the wiring is all good now. It opens and closes, which is awesome. Got another button on the inside. The only problem is I'm not seeming to get any really high levels. It might be because of the pistons in the way. I've had this problem for a while actually, and I've never figured out how to fix it. I might have to do some research on some enchantment tables actually. Never had to do that before. I've just kind of watched videos and learned. But I might have to figure out a way to get this to work better. One other thing I want to show you. After this, I think I'm just going to go do some research on some enchantment tables. Another thing that I was working... Ah, crap. You freaking skeleton. Oh, crap. No, 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 no. Oh, okay, we're good. Whoa. There is no village. It took me forever to destroy, but I finally cleared out the entire thing. I think it looks a lot nicer, because since there were no villagers in it, because they all got overran by zombies, I just took them out. I just took out the whole village. Egg. And another thing, I was working on a strip mine over here, because I have 2 diamonds left after making that enchantment table. And I got the original design from Etho's lab, or Etho, whatever you want to call him. I kind of just made it my own. I took his idea, well I didn't take it, but I used it because I really like it. And I replaced the walls with stone bricks. Took the main drop, but since I don't have any inner pearls, I'm just going to have a water drop right before you hit the bottom, so then you land safely. And then you got a ladder system to get all the way back up, which is a pain, but something that's gotta happen. Alright, it's almost going nighttime. What else did I want to show you? I think that was it, actually. I don't think I had anything else to show. Mainly it was that village, because I spent hours on that. Maybe 2 hours. I like exaggerating now. What else we got? Oh yeah, I made a little obsidian farm down here. It's just right in this little open area. You have 2 chests, one where you can store your obsidian, which I have none on me, and one where there's a pickaxe. And basically how it works is, if I had a bucket, I'll show you. Hang on. Alright you guys, I'm gonna have to apologize for the loud sound in the last 2 recordings, or the last one. No, it was the last 2. I turned it up to 10% and I didn't realize that was loud. But it apparently was, so I turned it back down to 3. Turn the music down a little bit more. And I'll show you what this does. So let's say you have some lava in here. I don't know what I can use for an example. How about we stick a torch? Yeah, we'll put 3 torches. And you have a little water container here above the first chest. Basically all you're going to want to do is take it, and then on the one next to it you have another opening, and in this opening you set the water, and the water floods this area. And basically this is so you can put in lava. You can put all lava in here, even from the corner piece, and then you can take it back and store the water, and then mine out your obsidian. And you're able to reach all corners of this from this one spot. So it makes it really easy to work with. The only thing is I haven't figured out a door yet. I'll probably do that later and then tidy this place up. But other than that, I haven't done much caving. Since I started the strip mine, all this grass spread nicely. I lit up more of this cave, or this ravine. I can't get it all. It's like there's little parts that I always miss, and mobs will spawn there. So it makes my trip down into there really challenging. So I'm still working on that. My chests, I've organized them all very nicely. You got a ton of gravel, so I set that in a different chest. This is my main wood chest. In the chest above it, it has all of the wood accessories. So you have all the saplings from the wood, or from the tree, the leaves from the trees, the vines that grow from the trees, and then products made from the wood. You got all your cobblestone. And the chest above it is basically, I would consider it building supplies. It kind of goes along with cobblestone. It's basically what, like, the product of cobblestone. So you have smooth stone, stone bricks, stone slabs, stone stairs, a furnace, some obsidian because I have nowhere else to put it, and redstone, again, because I have nowhere else to put it. Here you got all the mob items, all mob drops. Mainly go across the top row. And then you have basically anything else. This corner right here, this 3x3, is basically just junk that I have nowhere else to put. Minus this part. The chest above it is my farming items. You have one spot for sugarcane, one spot for the seeds, one spot for wheat, one spot for eggs. And that works nicely. I might end up switching the sugarcane and the seeds so they're together. I don't know. And yeah, that's all my chests. I like them a lot better now. My question is, I didn't even check this before. Is the wiring in the... Oh, wow. How should I fix that? I gotta be careful so I don't end up ruining some of the wiring. Alright, so that's gotta stay. Which means this needs to be knocked down one more level. So I'd say about to there. Flatten all of this out. Alright, so there. So now you come in through here. You dodge the wire. And then you're here. And one thing I want to do that I've been meaning to do for a while is make this skeleton spawner into an XP grinder. I just haven't gotten around to doing it because I haven't had much time to record. I'm hoping I do over spring break, which is in exactly 1 month from... Not 1 month, 1 week from now. So I think it starts the first week of April. So hopefully I'll be able to record several episodes that week and upload them as time goes. I don't know, we'll see. I spread some more grass through here. I haven't had much grass. I mean, I probably used 4 stacks in here. And this thing, not much. Well, actually, nothing has changed. Nice design. One thing somebody mentioned for me to do was stack pistons on top of each other. I'm going to be doing that very soon, if I can ever get around to it. But the reason being is because I probably lose about half of them whenever I use this. I do still get about 30 or 40 per harvest. But give it some time. And you can see I lose out on a lot. And these don't go for some reason, which I'll figure out later. But yeah, it's not fun having this many not harvest. Like, they break, but they just kind of hang out here. And that's because those are from the top row. They just kind of break, so they break off in different directions. So basically, when these are pushed, they're pushed out into this row. So it's like it does that. When the top ones break, as you can see, it kind of throws it everywhere. They just kind of get thrown. The middle one gets pushed, but the top one just kind of breaks. So it just goes like straight up or that way. So they land everywhere, not in here. So here we go. We have 50 from out here. And then we got 14 plus 32 is 46 from there. So as you can see, we had more land on the top than we did come through the machine, which is not good rates at all. I'd say it's about a 45% success. I still have to work on it. Probably the Second row of pistons will fix that. Alright, so what did I want to do for this episode? I think I just kind of wanted to throw some things together for you guys, show you some of the updates, like the enchantment table and the enchantment room. Got that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to go do some research on that. I'll do that right now, and I'll come back to you guys in a second. Alright, now I kind of feel like a bit of an idiot right now, because what I didn't realize was you can't have anything in front of anything in front of bookshelves to keep them from interfering with the enchantment table. So having these torches in here, it affects it. It stops these bookshelves from transmitting. I was like, cover that one up, and nothing will come out of it now. Or it might, I can't tell, but according to the wiki, you can't have anything on the bookshelves whatsoever. So I did that, and then I realized there's a maximum of 30 bookshelves, and I have 30 here, so I need no pistons pushing more bookshelves here. So we have the enchantment table here, and now I'm able to get some high level enchantments, because you can see we have a level 46 here. 48. It's nice. Alright, so knowing that, there's something that we need to go ahead and get done, and that is to make an XP farm, because I am in desperate need of experience now. Now that I know that I can get high level enchantments, I know that I'll be able to get some pretty awesome ones. Oh crap, what am I going to do with the magma cream? I'm going to need more room to store stuff. We'll never get any more egg sacs. Okay, I need 2 buckets. I don't know why I did that. Alright, 2 buckets. After that we need... I would use signs, but I need well, I would use signs, but that's very expensive, so... Signs are out of the deal. We're using fence gates. Boom. And I can't even remember how to make them. I'm pretty sure you do that. No, of course not. It's like that. Okay. Oh, this is going to take me forever. Oh well, it's worth it. I'm sorry about all the clicking. I can't exactly solve that because my mic doesn't have any sound cancellation on it. All I can do is turn down the gain, which almost works the same way, but it's not the same, so can't exactly solve that. Okay. I forgot water. Alright, so I kind of lost track while not recording of what I was doing, and I kind of got ahead of myself and wasn't recording anything, so I went ahead and finished the skeleton mob trap. Actually, I didn't mean to. I meant to do it on video, but I kind of, again, lost track. And it's pretty simple, actually, and I kind of want to show you guys, but I don't want to die. These skeletons sure are crazy in here. Gonna have to pull them away so then they don't track me anymore. Let's see. Is it open now? I think it is. Where'd that come from? Oh, it must have bounced off the block. I'll just do 2 torches for now. Alright, so I don't have anything important on me. Alright, so the water current pushes them over through here, and they go up down through here, and they have this little system where it's fence gate here, water here, fence gate on the other side, the next level, and water on the other side. Ah, freaking skeleton. I just let him go up. What the heck? Ow. Alright, this is not going well. I think we just need to hurry up. And this brings them up 23 blocks in the air. And that way when they make the long fall, it will hurt them down to a half a heart of health. Just go off the edge. Or die. Either one. Alright, I'm tempted to show you what it's like when you fall. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll actually survive or not. I guess it's actually worth a test. You frickin' skeleton. I hate you. Alright, they're gonna be kind of a pain down there to kill. But hopefully I can just do this. Oh crap. That's nice. Great. Stupid skeleton. I knew I should have really turned off that spawner. Alright, well that's nice. Very, very nice. Gotta hurry back and get my stuff. Luckily it's not too far away from my spawn point. And it won't take me very long to re-gear. Did I get my boots? Okay. Gotta have my boots. This stuff actually stayed in order pretty well. But the problem is I had my inventory set up perfectly. So give me a second to reorganize this and we'll come back later. Alright, so I got what I could organized and I think we're good to go. And I did rearrange the position of my microphone, so it should sound a lot better now. But I'm not sure because I didn't do many tests recently. I mostly did the tests last night. I probably sat there for about an hour and a half working on it. But I think I got it perfect now. At least I hope. I don't know. It's a tricky microphone. It's not, let's just say it's not what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. That's all I can really show you about the skeleton spawner, because there's not much else about it. I rearranged this thing, put a nice decoration on it, and other than that, I was a little bit busy doing some mining. Alright, it's almost daytime. Oh, it is daytime. But I was doing a lot of mining, and I didn't want to do any more caving, because caving's kind of, it hasn't been rewarding me very well. I haven't found any diamonds recently. So, I was working in the mine. Stupid cows, they make so much noise. And I got the main design that I want for it set up. So, if we jump down here, we don't take any damage. And this is it. And I think it looks really awesome. If I turn the brightness all the way down, it just looks nice. Everything's dark and gloomy, and the tunnels, since they have the little fade on them where you can't see the end, it makes it look really nice at a far distance, which is why I'm trying to work on these 3 tunnels and get them as far out as I can. It's basically just a 3x3 room, glowstone in the ceiling, and then wooden planks on the outside to add in the little mine shaft feel. And then you have these little rings here. Is there a zombie down here? No. I don't know what these are going to be for, but I just think they look cool. But up against these walls, I'm planning to do some storage systems. So have a lot of chests up against these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 walls. That way I have enough room to store a lot of the cobblestone I get, a lot of the ores, and everything else. And I do need to go back to the nether to get some more glowstone. I'm running out. Ah, yes, we got our stone. Alright, there are some caves around here somewhere that I want to go ahead and explore. Sounds like they're coming from over here. Turn up brightness a little bit. Might be above me, actually. I can't find him. Oh well, I don't care about him. He's not important. You hear that, zombie? You're not important enough. I don't care about you. Alright. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I didn't really have much to show you guys except for the skeleton spawner. But I'll be doing some more work down here in the mine, making it look a little bit nicer and hopefully getting some more diamonds. Because I'm running very, very low. Oh, and actually one thing I forgot to do was run a little bar between them. Crap. I think it'd look a little bit better if I did another bar here. And probably one there. Let's go ahead and see how that looks. Oh, dang it. There. That looks nice. I like it. Alright, so we're going to be sticking with that design. I'm going to have to update all of these now, because I haven't done that any recently. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to call this an episode. And in the next episode, I'm not sure what I was going to do. I had a plan. I had an idea that I wanted to do, but I forgot. Oh, great. This is awful. It might have been... It was a wheat farm. Yeah. Planning on doing a wheat farm pretty soon. Hopefully, because I'm running out of wheat. I don't even have any with me. But there's something else I feel like I'm missing. Hopefully I'll mention it next episode if I remember it. If I don't, then... yeah, that'll be kind of bad. But I'll get around to it eventually, hopefully. And... yeah, till next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any ideas for me to do in the future, leave a comment, and I'll get around to it. Hopefully, if I want to bad enough. So yeah, and if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and favorite. It really does help me out. And I'll see you guys next time.